So I shit my pants this morning. I don't know if anyone has done this recently. It sucks. Like, and I think it's like it's a giving up, you know? Like, I was driving, I had a 6-minute drive from my friend. I was leaving my friend's cabin, and I really didn't want to poop at her cabin because we needed to get blue water to wash down the outhouse, you know, like, it was just not very accessible. So I decided, well, I'll just go to the coffee shop to get coffee before I head back to town, and I'll just go to the bathroom there. But in that 6-minute drive to the coffee shop was the absolute worst experience of my life. Like, like, when I got in the car, I was like, man, I know I have to go, but, like, not that bad. And then, like, 1 minute later, I'm like, oh, it's morning time, and I need to do that habitual thing I do. And then, like, 30 seconds later, it's like, you need to do it right now. And I'm like, no, I don't, because I'm on the interstate. And then I'm, like, trying to figure out how to position my body to encourage it to not poop all over my car. So I'm sitting and I'm pushing myself as much as I can into the back of my seat. I'm pushing down on the driver's wheel, and then I have my other foot. I've decided to go on cruise control because I couldn't put my feet on the ground. I needed to lift myself up. And I drove that whole 6 minutes like that, and the people were looking at, like, they could tell how uncomfortable I looked on the interstate. It was the worst thing ever. And I started screaming at myself because clearly it was time. And I was like, it's not time. No, it's not, body. Hold it fucking in. You're a wimp. You're a wimp. Hold it in, you asshole. And then I kind of laughed for a second because I was like, that I am talking to my asshole. You ever talk to your actual asshole? Like, doesn't listen very well, if you'd like to know. And so I'm like, 1 minute in now. I'm in this really tight, uncomfortable position with cruise control, and then finally I get off the interstate, and I'm like, all right, you're there in literally 30 seconds. Just hold it in. Hold it. No. And then you give up. And you can't anymore. And you feel like a failure. Oh, you feel like a failure. And you're kind of like, fuck it. Because it's a giving up. I gave up. I was no longer holding it in. I was no longer the strong woman I knew myself to be. And then what sucks after that is, like, it's in your pants, and now you really can't sit down. So now I'm like, letting it just be in my pants, and, like, trying not to sit on it because it smells. And I was kind of in this debate for a little bit of, before I took off my pants, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to still keep my pants. Because one of my, like, 3 pairs of black yoga pants. And, I ended up not. but you just feel really sad. And then you, like, I was like, I don't know if I can go in this coffee shop anymore. Like, I don't know if this is something I should do, because it's very clear what just happened, and I changed my pants outside of the coffee shop. And wow, I just really ashamed of myself. And so after, like, I found like a quarter of a paper towel in my car. Thank God. Just, you know, I didn't want to walk in this car. I was like, oh fuck, do I smell like shit? Or is that because it was my pants in the car? Because the car definitely smells like it. So I throw out my pants, and then, like, I'm like, alright, just keeping it cool. You just shit your pants. Like, there is literally your pants with your shit in them in the trash can right outside the coffee shop. And nobody can do much about it. And I don't know how they'd know other than your face and your smell and your really, really uncomfortable inability to interact with other humans now. Then I walk into the coffee shop, and this guy walks in right behind me. I was kind of like trying to get behind him because I didn't want him to be behind me at all. So I'm like kind of awkwardly shuffling, like, so that he can go first, but like he ended up letting me go first, and I was like, okay, good, well, you know. And then I have no idea where I'm driving. I think this is the way to camp, but I don't really remember. It's gotta be the same road. Maybe I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure this is not the right way. Yeah, this doesn't seem right.
In a quarter mile, make a U-turn.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, that's fine. So then I'm in the coffee shop.
Make a U-turn.
And then, like, the question comes up, like, hey, how's your day? And this puts
Continue
shitty day to a whole other meaning. And while I think that's really funny,
you are on the fastest route and your route is clear. You will arrive at 11:10 a.m.
You really can't say it's a shitty day to someone, and they're not gonna know that you just shit your pants. Also, I don't know if it's appropriate to even make a joke about it. Like, I was battling in my head, like, she asked me how my day is. She's gonna ask me how my day is, and I'm gonna want to be like, I just pooped my pants! But, like, I don't really know if she's gonna, like, want to take my credit card from me, or, like, does she think, like, if someone tells me they just pooped their pants, so many questions follow that, like, you don't want them thinking
mile,
those
turn
questions.
Left onto Porter's Cove Road.
So that's a thing. So I said, it's going good. How are you? And she's like, it's all right. And I was like, okay, I could have told you. But I didn't. And I think the hardest part was definitely trying not to shit. But then, like, it's just a whole nother weird when you're like, I don't know how to be in this situation and feel really normal about it. Because you know that you have a secret that nobody else knows about, and you're like, it's not really a secret you want to laugh about. It's just a secret that you're like, Oh, nobody has a clue what just happened. Oh, and I'm so glad, but at the same time, I don't know how to feel about it. So, yeah. Shit my pants today. I can drive home, without giving any shits. Thanks. What a shitty stand-up.